Guys, welcome back to Rolly Reacts. Back again today with another reaction slash review of The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Survived. This is episode 2. Last week's episode was phenomenal. I mean, the way they started right off with Rick's story, they didn't waste no time, was just great. You know what I mean? We got to see where he was, what he's been up to, and why he's been missing. So I love that. And, you know, Andrew Lincoln, Rick Grimes, I mean, that guy, he fits that role like a glove, so it was excellent. A lot of crazy shit happened, so I'm hoping that, you know, this one is consistent like that. I'm assuming we're gonna go with Michonne's story on this episode. You know, now that we've covered everything, what's happening with Rick, hopefully it's good. You know, hopefully it's action packed, and I know there's some new characters that they're introducing based on like the interviews from last week, press run they went on. So definitely excited about this episode, this season in general. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and react to it. We'll talk about it in between and at the end. All right, let's do that in 3, 2, and 1. 6 years after the bridge.
My name is Michonne. I lost someone years ago.
New Jersey.
People who needed me, your people, and I helped them. That's it. No other reason, no agenda. I just want to thank you. I appreciate that. Could I have a horse?
So we should talk about more than
Sure,
just...
Tanner, horse. And I have to go now.
Go where?
It's a place called Bridges Terminal. It's north.
Wait.
I'm out.
You know the rear guard tried to stop me from going after them? Of course you do. Because I keep this place going. Well, I'm done. I'm packing my wagon. I'm packing my wagon and the rest of my goddamn tours too.
Yo, get a cough drop, bro.
Holy shit.
How did you miss a whole person when you walked in?
What the hell happened?
Hurt my ankle.
I want to run after both of you.
She saved us.
You want your own wagon? You ride VIP with us from now on. Say the word.
Thanks, but
Let me get you a horse. You can have your pick. Nah, she can have her goddamn pick.
Shit, it worked out. Damn, they're squatted up. Wow, they're riding deep, man.
Chocho.
Chocho.
Come on. We ain't got much daylight left. Stick with us for a night. Sleep in a bed.
One night. I'm leaving
Sold.
And what a screen sticks. You'll find out.
People seem cool. Damn, man, that sun glare is crazy.
For the armor, the horse.
Look at her, man. Medieval times.
I think you're all too smart not to find another way. Or afraid.
Like, yo, why you putting us out like that, man? We ain't afraid.
You will be. You will be.
Can still talk to them though.
What, by Raven?
When you get back.
I thought this was suicide.
It is. I was just being nice.
Damn. That's right, man. They're squatted up over there, too. Damn. Oh. Oh, no, wait. And how does she know that, I guess they leave them to die? Damn! That's the ultimate apocalypse weapon. Yo, she lost the horse already? She done fucked up. You gonna samurai yourself out of there? Watch the crew come. the fuck is that? What was that?
What are you guys doing here?
I didn't want to be afraid and stupid anymore.
Fell off your horse. Oh my god. I was knocked off. The purple light.
Yeah, what is that?
What was that? If I had the chemicals in my red wagon, I got a lot of poison there. And the fuel is out there. You know, buildings, vehicles, whatever.
This guy seemed like he would be annoying, but he's not. I like him.
Same. You're pregnant.
You and Bailey should go back now. I'll tell you what to tell them. You should take some others to help you get there. It'll take a week or two.
I want to be there when you find Reg. I love you, Nat.
Please shut up.
Me too, Nat. I love you.
Oh shit, they about to fire on these fools. Yo, that is fucked up. What about the pregnant chick's dude, man, with the limp? Yo. Yeah, that's crazy. Damn. What the fuck? Yo, what is that shit? She's gonna lose the baby. Oh man.
Don't risk it.
Find something to tie her into the bed. They'll fall asleep next to her.
Damn, man, that's sad as fuck. Go take a puff of that oxygen, Michonne. Damn. Damn, I didn't think I would be upset about a character I just met dying. That sucks, man. Yo, they're ballsy this season. They're straight up killing people. What about the little dude? Damn, man.
Thank you. I couldn't.
Yo, this group is savage as hell. Damn. Oof. And if Rick believes in that shit now, that's gonna be a problem.
It's been so long. If he were alive.
It's a good episode so far. Here we go. Yo, that was personal. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Then she's gonna be like, yo, hold up. You about to go bomb fucking people? Hey, the money shot. Man, their breasts must stank. Ain't no toothpaste in the apocalypse, probably.
Too late, they're coming. Say you have another name. It's
Rick!
Well, then.
Yo, this fucking episode. Bruh. Yo, no punches held here. Damn.
We helped you get here. Sorry.
Such a cold ass sorry. How are they gonna get out of there, dog? Somebody's gonna catch their ass. They probably got surveillance somewhere.
It happened a long time ago.
They got a squad, man. Oh, she knows
Technically, this is an
Michonne.
investigation. But still, make sure that all those people that you love die, including a few that I like very much.
Bruh, what a conundrum.
Rick, what the fuck are you doing?
Another fantastic episode. This was episode 2 of The Ones Who Live. The episode was called Gone. Just like I thought, we pick up with Michonne's story. We went through Rick's last week. And, Michonne's on her journey to find Rick. She runs into these people and they're asking for help. So, she helps them out. She brings them back to their group of people. The leader's talking to her at the beginning of the episode. Michonne's like, look, I just helped them. No strings attached. If you want to help me or pay me back for anything, let me get a horse so I can continue on my journey. I'm looking for somebody. And as she's telling the group that, they're like, oh, that's not a wise idea. Basically committing suicide. It's not going to end well for you. They're nothing to be messed with. But Michonne is just like, look, fine. If you don't want to help, that's okay. I'm going to continue on my journey. And then we get introduced to this new character, Nat, the little guy. At first, I was like, this guy comes off a little corny, and I was kind of worried that he was just going to be kind of like a gimmick character to bring in some comedy relief. But not the case, man. After a few scenes, he's very likable. Easily a character that you're intrigued about, and you're like, who's this guy? He brings a breath of fresh air to the screen for sure. And they're like, fine, if you want to go, you could go, but let us get you prepared. We'll give you some weapons, we'll give you some armor and a horse. At least stay the night, get some rest, and then you could go on your suicide mission. Next day, Michonne continues on her mission, runs into a squad of zombies, gets into some trouble with those zombies, and sure enough, the crew that were just there, they're wanting to help her out. They're wanting to go on the journey. They're going to stop being scared. It's time. We can't be living in this oppression anymore. They build a little bit more backstory with these characters. You have a couple, find out that the girl's pregnant, and they're a very likable couple, man. I forget their name. They're just very pleasant and optimistic, and expecting a baby, new life into the world. Even during these tragic circumstances, still something to look forward to. But that group that Rick's with, they find them in a city. They bombed that city with some gas. And bro, the way they filmed that was so crazy, right? Because it puts you to think, it's sad, right? Something you don't think about on a regular basis. And when you put it into that perspective and you see it happening, you're just like, holy shit, man, that's crazy, right? And that could actually possibly happen, this day and age. If we were to get into some beef with a place and they decided to do that, can you imagine people just dropping dead? So it just really gives you a bigger insight as to what this group that Rick is with, what they're all about. You know what I mean? Eliminating everybody else. These people are vicious and they're well equipped, so it's not a group that you want to mess with. Michonne finds some oxygen for them, but the couple, they die, which I thought was the most ballsiest thing, right? We were just introduced to these characters. They did such a great job in about 25 minutes of making you care for these characters, and the little guy lives, Nat. And it's just sad because those were his friends, and now all he got is Michonne, which I thought that was a little weird, right? He got a whole group to go back to, but I guess he felt comfortable with Michonne. He saw the type of person she is, saving people, and not expecting nothing from it, and that's a rarity. That's why he's kind of cling to her, and he wants to go along with her for the rest of the ride. Who wants to go back to their group after you failed like that? Especially the leader of the group. She's gonna be like, yo, you took my sister out there. So it was probably her choice, but still, like now she's dead and that blood's on your hands. He doesn't want to go back there, right? He tries to convince Michonne, look, this is a suicide mission. As you could see, these people are squatted up and we have no chance against them. They even went further and got to this safe harbor place, and these people had already been there. They eliminated everybody in that safe harbor. Bodies stacked up, burnt to a crisp. He tries to convince Michonne, turn back, go back to your kids while you still can. At least you'll have them. Yeah, it's possible that Rick is still out there, but it's also possible that he's not, and we're just going on a wild goose chase. And then it cuts to where we left off last week. It's unclear as to where they were going. I don't know if they were going back to Alexandria or if they were continuing on with the mission. And they see the helicopters fly by. They shoot them down, which I have one discrepancy with that. Like when something doesn't line up to a previous scene, you didn't see the harpoon or the torpedo thing go into the front glass of the plane to go into that leader that Rick was with. It went right to his chest, so that means it had to come in right from the front window. But all you see is they missed, and then it hits the tail of the plane, and I was just like, that's an inconsistency. But I guess that's just me being nitpicky. You see the plane go down, you see them working as a team, you see Michonne being an ultimate badass, man. I mean, she's there slicing and dicing, telling these motherfuckers, yo, look in my eyes. And you're just like, oh my God, this is why I love Michonne. It's fueling her, what that group of people has done to these new acquaintances and what they could do to her people. So she's killing these people left and right, but she's checking their faces before she does, let me just make sure. And finally get to Rick. They're shocked for a moment, and the anticipation is just like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? What are they gonna say to each other? How are they gonna react? And what are gonna be the first words? And obviously they embrace each other, kiss each other, and it's a beautiful moment. And then Rick confirms, I'm not with these people, but they're coming. You know what I mean? So, and you could tell he's scared. He's tried to escape several times. He's tried to, get back, and it's just no way out, right? And, Michonne is like, what are you saying? Let's just go right now. He's like, no, there's no chance. We don't got no time. And while they're talking, out of nowhere, fucking Nat gets shot in the freaking back and goes right through his chest. And you're just like, what the the balls on this episode is just mind-boggling, because you're like, yo, I just met these characters. I like them. I want to, have them continue, and now they're all dead. You know what I mean? He dies, Nat dies. Michonne is just, sad. It was, I guess, one of the guys that she thought she killed before she got to Rick. He wasn't dead. He shoots Nat in the back, and that's the end of Nat, man. That Rick's explaining, look, we got to go back to this base because they're going to come looking for us. And, you just got to play along. You can't act like we know each other. I'll take you, as a prisoner, but I'll say that you helped me and saved me from your group or that group or whatever. And so she agrees, she at that moment, she's just happy and content that this whole journey was not for nothing. So she's happy, and she's like, all right, they go back to the base. They're interviewing her. She fabricates a story, but it's kind of using parts of truth, right? To make it believable. They believed everything that you said, so you're in the clear. Now we just got to give it some time, and then we can plan our escape and get back to our people. Michonne goes out, and she sees, these people have a freaking army. She's just you could tell in her eyes, she's just how the hell are we going to get out of this? From what he told her, too, he's tried to escape several times and hasn't been successful. That just adds more concern. You could tell that's in her face, I don't know how this is going to happen. But then at the very end, you got the trash lady, Jadis. She's waiting in Rick's room. She basically threatens him, kind of blackmailing him, look, I'm not going to say nothing, but don't you try anything. And now you're just fuck, man, like, what's gonna happen? This is not gonna go well, you know what I mean? Like, either you gotta kill Jadis and dump her in the trash where she belongs. I mean, the storytelling, the guts that they have, actually just going for it, right? Like, I didn't think that these new characters that were just introduced and that were just on a press run for this season were just gonna be dead. Like, you know what I mean? So, pretty crazy, and kind of a shame to see Nat go. I mean, he was a very likable character, and I would have liked to see what other tricks he had up his sleeve. You know, he was a pyromaniac, and he had little gadgets. You know, maybe Michonne picked up some skills, like how to do certain things, or, you know, how to go ahead and explode things now, and maybe she'll become the pyromaniac. But, you know, and it's kind of like some foreshadowing, because she's playing with the lighter at the very end of the episode, so you're like, what is she gonna light? She's gonna light some gases up there, blow up that whole arsenal? Who knows, man? But another fantastic episode. What I like about this season is that they only got 4 more episodes to go. 2 out of the 6 already have been fire, and just shocking moments. You know, it's very rare where I'm just like, oh my God. I hate having to wait the week for week, because, like, I'm reeled in. I'm 100% in right now. They're 2 for 2. You guys feel the same? Did you guys also like it? And let me know your comments down below. Also, if anybody knows, or maybe I missed something, were they headed back to Alexandria before they ran into Rick, or were they going forward with their mission to go find Rick? That was a little confusing to me. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.